Just before we begin, I'd like to let you know that German Gills is now using the website Buy Me a Coffee. This is a way in which you can support the channel. You don't even need to sign up to Buy Me a Coffee. You don't even need to commit to a subscription or a membership fee at all. If you just follow the link in the description below, you can support the channel as little from as £1. I'm trying to raise about €204 so I can buy the season pass for next year so I can continue making content for you guys. Welcome to German Gills. Gillingham welcome the Black Cats who have travelled all the way down to Priestfield Stadium this Saturday. The German Gills show will have all live match reaction today with your host, Reese. Sunderland have had a fantastic start to the season and maybe this could be their year, but can we do something to stop that today? We are coming from you live from Duisburg, Germany to see how all the action unfolds at Priestfield Stadium. Schön, dass du da bist und los geht's, Gills. Welcome to German Gills as Gillingham take on Sunderland. We welcome Sunderland down to Kent. It's a very long trip for them, but I'm sure they'll bring thousands of fans to fill up the Brian Moore stand and even a portion of the Gordon Road stand. Who knows? Kick-off in the UK today is at 3 o'clock, but here in Germany it's 4 o'clock. It's really great to have you here. Thank you very much for stopping by on this German Gills show. And if you haven't done so already, please take a look at our Instagram, German Gills, and also our Twitter, Deutsche Gills. Going to be a very tough game today, so hopefully we can get at least a point, maybe. German Gills brings to you Belson Designs. Recently I've stumbled across their profile on Instagram. This graphic designer designs football shirt prints specially made for the club you support. I've really enjoyed looking through their Instagram at some of the double shirt prints they have made. They've recently made some Gillingham prints and I will be buying one for a Christmas present this year. The link to their online shop on Etsy can be found in the description below, as well as their Instagram page. Give them a follow to check out all of their designs. If you would like to go straight to the live match reaction, look at the time at the top of the screen and go to that point in the video. Gillingham welcomes Sunderland today, all the way down from the northeast of England. I'm sure they'll bring thousands of fans to get behind their team. But every time Gillingham have played Sunderland in recent seasons, it has always been a very competitive fixture. I don't know what it'll be like today because Sunderland have started excellently this season and they've got a very solid team. So it's going to be a very tough game for Gills. So we have to wait and see how that plays out. But however, let's have a look at the last time we played Sunderland. This was probably one of the better games of the season, but Sunderland did go ahead after 6 minutes with a deflected shot from Aidy McGeady.
So McGeady's going to try and take on the card. Dempsey over a shot. That's not a bad effort, and what a goal that is.
Gillingham then did put a goal back from a long throw from Ryan Jackson, then converted away by McDonald.
Potential problems, but they are dealing with it quite well at the moment, and we just need to find a way to break through. Again, it was clear, and it's a volley shot, and it's gone in! What a goal! I think it's a deflected goal from McDonald.
Then just before half-time, Sunderland went on the attack and Cundy conceded a penalty, which was then eventually converted by Grant Ledbetter after Bonham made a good save.
Here we go. And it's a really...
Then right on the stroke of the 90th minute, Graham managed to find some space on the right-hand side of the Sunderland penalty area, who then converted to equalising, making it 2-2.
It certainly is, and it's 2-2. Graham has found the back of the net on the 90th minute. Again, Gills are scoring right at the end. It was really well played. It was a long ball in from Bonham and flicked through, and finally one of those paid off.
So our German Gills matchday correspondent today, as ever, is Adam Wesgate. Welcome to the show.
Guten Nachmittag. It is wunderbar to be back.
Absolutely. So Gillingham Sunderland today. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's nice seeing the starting 11 that we've got Carayol and Jackson back. Hopefully Mackenzie can do a good job at left back, because obviously we don't have a natural one. That's the only worry. But yeah, feeling pretty good about that. And even moving forward in the long run beyond today, if Carayol and Jackson can get some minutes under their belt, then yeah, things should look good. But now stronger Gills, so hopefully I'd be happy with a point today.
I totally agree with your point. I'm praying for a point here because it's going to be a tough game against Sunderland. They bring in 2,000 or so people down with them. Are you looking forward to the atmosphere?
Oh, absolutely. I think it'll be good today. Every time we play Sunderland, it's been good. I mean, if Ogilvie can pop up and score an 85th minute goal, I'd be happy with that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You never know. If that happens again, I think I'll be going through the roof.
I think Portsmouth will want their fee.
Absolutely. I suppose I've got to ask this. Score predictions from yourself, Adam.
I'm going to go with 2-2. I was going to go with 1-1, but then I thought, Sunderland just look like they're going to score quite a bit. So we've got to get 2. So someone can tell Mr. Evans to bang a couple in. That'll be okay.
Okay, we'll hold you to that 2-2, and we'll reconvene at half-time to discuss how that first half went. So we'll see you then.
See you then.
Now it's time to head off to the Mems Priestfield Stadium to see Gillingham take on Sunderland. Wesgate Gills. We are away. I say away, we got, Gillingham players taken knee, not so much in the Sunderland, but okay, fair enough. And I think we're about to get underway. It's going to be a tough ask today as the referee counts all the players on the pitch, making sure there's 11 either side. Can he count 11? He sure can. Okay. Without any further ado, Mr. Referee, are we going to get this game underway? It's going to be a tough ask today for Gills, but let's see if we can get a positive result from this nonetheless. So Gills got from the left-hand side, in from Mackenzie. Can we flick it on and get an attack on it? It's been headed out from Sunderland, and Tucker's got that from distance. He takes a volley. Oh, what a save from the goalkeeper. What a shot from Tucker as well. I didn't expect. I know he's playing sort of a defensive midfielder today, filling the gap between the midfield and the centre backs, and it means occasionally he's going to be up there. Reminded me a bit of John Egan, that one, but what a nice volley that was. On target, keeper had to make a save. First real attack from Gills. Still 0-0. As the ball comes in from the corner on the right-hand side, it's headed over, and Gills, is that gone in? We don't know. Is it headed again? And it's tipped over, or it's all go in the Sunderland box at the moment. The highlight didn't get back in time to see the corner being taken, but Gills are really peppering the Sunderland goal at the moment, and their goalkeeper on loan from Bayern Munich is keeping them in it. I don't know if it's him who blocked it on the line as well, but it was a header from Bennett, and it was cleared off the line by one of the Sun defenders. Too many bodies to try and tell who it was, but Gills looking sprightly to begin with. As a second corner comes in, and it's going to be another corner maybe, and it's a throw-in. Oh, wow! All go for Gills this early on in the game. Mackenzie's break through the left. He's got no support though. Can he get something from this? Oh, he's gone past 1, past 2. Don't foul because he's got to do something there. It's a bounce around the Sun defence. That could be a penalty, and Gills have got themselves a penalty. It has gone in the back of the net, mind you, but Gills have got a penalty. I don't know who took the shot, but Gills have got another penalty in their they had one at Wickham last week. I just want to see. They got into a little bit of a defensive situation there, and it is a penalty, and then Oliver took the shot and actually beat the German goalkeeper. But obviously the referee blew beforehand, and it's up to Lloyd to put this in the back of the net. Gills have a penalty. And Gills have got a penalty. It's Danny Lloyd. Can we put one in this time as he shoots up? Yes! And Gills have got 1-0 up with Danny Lloyd. And it's so deserved as well. Gills have been the most dominant team in this first 25 minutes or so, and rightly so have taken the lead through Danny Lloyd. Thank God that winning as well, because Oliver actually put it in the back of the net just the referee blew his whistle. So, Gills 1-0 up against a strong Sunderland team, but Sunderland haven't come out the blocks and Gillingham have. As it currently stands, Gillingham 1, Sunderland 0. It's going to be coming now. It's on the floor, and it's just gone over the bar. Really nice corner move. Is that 09 who took the shot in the end? I think it was. Yep, it is. It caught Gillingham by surprise, that one. I was expecting it obviously to fly over just in the centre, but they passed it along the ground, and 09 was in acres of space. Just couldn't quite get the shot on target, but not a bad move from Sunderland from the corner. So we've got Gills got the ball on the right-hand side, and Jackson, is he going to try and take on his man and get the ball in? What's he going to do here? Give it to Dempsey, back to Jackson. Can they get the ball in? Can they create something from this? Sunderland closing down extremely well at the moment. Is this ball going to come in? The attacks seem to have died, but Dempsey's going to cut on the inside and whip this one in. He's given it to Carayol. Shot! And it's just gone wide. Really good passing work from Gills. It looked like the attack was over, and I think on another day that goes in the back of net, or at least on target from Carayol. We've missed him, and this is it. Some of the highlights you won't see is that Carayol has had such an impact on this game so far on that left-hand wing. He's doing so well. But if we keep this going up, don't be surprised if Gills get a second goal.
So Sunderland still in the attack here. They've taken a throw in to occupy that centre of the half at the moment. That seems to be where a lot of their attacks are coming from. And Gills are trying to hold them back just before half-time. This one's going to be whipped in. And it's going to go in. And Sunderland have just equalised right before half-time. That was actually, if I'm totally honest, their first decent attack of the game, and they've been trying to pass the ball into the box and trying to play perfect football, but actually in the end, it came from a long ball into the box from the right-hand side, and the Sunderland fans can be really happy about that because adds a little bit of relief to their half as they go in equal, and it's just the Gills player didn't pick him up, and it was a decent ball in, and it couldn't be missed, put it that way. But it looks like it's going to go in at half-time. Gillingham 1, Sunderland 1. Sunderland breaking forward here. They can't get another goal surely before half-time and undo all the hard work Gills have done. They're breaking in from the right-hand side. It goes to the centre. It needs to be cleared now, and that's a free kick. And it's half-time. So as it currently stands, it's Gillingham 1, Sunderland 1, and we've got something a bit different for you today. We've actually got a Sunderland fan who's at Priestfield Stadium. Welcome to the show, my best mate, Jamie.
Hello, matey. Thank you for having me. How are we doing?
Not too bad, thank you. So what are your thoughts on the game so far?
Well, I think we're a bit lucky to start off with on Sunderland at the end. I think we've been particularly poor. It's been a very physical and scrappy game overall. Gillingham are certainly winning that physical battle. I think Ryan Jackson coming back into the side seems to really injected a bit of impetus and life into here. He's putting the strings down the right side. You're doing well on the left. And plus, we've been particularly poor, I think. It's misplaced passes, thrown off the ball quite easily. And ultimately, Gillingham deserved their goal. And it was a penalty. It's a clumsy late challenge.
Absolutely. Well, we'll see what that turns out at the end. Hopefully, we can get your full-time reaction as well. And we'll hopefully get back to you at full-time. Thanks, mate, for coming on the show.
Thank you very much. All the best for the second half. Don't enjoy it too much. Away the lads.
So, of course, we do have Adam Wesgate on the line for the half-time review from a Gillingham's perspective. So, Adam, how about you give us a 60-second summary of that half for us?
Well, after you've two-timed me with the Sunderland fan, I will report that I've gone through the heartache of a last-minute goal, which is about the worst time. I thought Gillingham probably were just about value for their 1-0 lead, but that's the lethal quality you get when you have a team like Sunderland, and it's the same as we saw at Wigan. One opportunity, bang, in. And apart from that, Sunderland haven't done a lot, but that is what quality gets you.
Absolutely. My best mate was saying as well, like, Sunderland haven't been on form and Gills have been really good, so he's worried about the second half. However, he does think that Gillingham could run out of steam at some point.
That's definitely possible. I think we're going to have to be careful with our substitutions and maybe change up a thing or two, because I think Sunderland was starting to dominate the midfield a little bit, so that was the only worry. Absolutely.
Well, mate, we'll catch up at the end of the game, and hopefully it's all rosy and we've come out with at least a point, but maybe 3. Who knows? We are back for the second half. We obviously had the Sunderland fan viewpoint of the first half, and also Adam Wesgate as well. So, a balanced show, you might like to say. Well, it's a balanced game at the moment with the score poised at 1-1. Let's see what happens in this second half. So, long ball from Cumming, and Gills gets on the end of this. It's Dempsey who's managed to nearly control that ball, but O'Keefe's going to head it back over. Can Oliver do a bicycle kick? He can! My goodness me, wow. They're claiming for high foot, but that was very athletic from Van Dane Oliver. My goodness me. Wow, if that had gone to the back of the net, what a goal. And the ball has stayed in play from that challenge, surprisingly, as it comes in from Sunderland. It's bouncing around like pinball at the moment. The ball's been whipped in again, possibly from Sunderland. Oh, it's not bad, and Sunderland have scored. What a goal that is. Sunderland kept the ball alive, which was really, really important. And I think the goal scorer is down injured as well. I hope he's all right. He has sat up, so he should be okay. But Sunderland have now taken the lead in the second half. It's a bit of a tough blow for Gills, but it was a fantastic ball in, dinked into the back post, and Jackson just didn't get high enough, and it was a goal. Simple as that. So as it stands currently now, it's Gillingham 1, Sunderland 2. Oh, that's an unbelievable tackle. That's going to be a very dangerous one, and I think That's going to be a red card. I have no... That's stone... I have no words for that apart from that's a red card. I can't see anything else other than that being a red card. I think the foot was high. The tackle wasn't going for the ball. Let's see this one again. Oh, that's an awful tackle, and that is clearly a red card. I'm sorry. Any Sunderland fans watching, I think you'd agree that that is a clear red card. It's took me by surprise, that one. Sunderland in the lead as well. I think Embleton didn't need to make that tackle whatsoever. I mean, they've put themselves under a little bit of pressure now they got 10 men. Gillingham have a little chance of an opportunity here if they can put pressure on 10 men Sunderland. But Elliot Embleton, what a terrible tackle. And that's a clear red card. Oh, Dempsey's gone all the way through it. Can he put a decent ball in this time? It's a little bit too deep. Kelman has the header. Oh, it's blocked really well. I don't know if that was going in or not, but it was a really lovely move from Dempsey. And Kelman nearly got his first goal for the Gills. He did excellently there, Dempsey. And as the ball came in, I mean, Oliver was free there. He nipped it in, and it's... Sun defended very well. He kind of fell into it. But Gills have a corner on the right-hand side with Lloyd going to swing this one in now. As it's swung in, it's... Oh, again, Sunderland header again away. I think the attack, is it not over? No, Dempsey's going to keep this ball alive. We're going to keep this highlight going for a bit. Can Kelman get something? That's a free kick, and Gills have a free kick in a dangerous position. It's a great header. Is that going to go in the goal? Oh, Gills have hit the post. That was a header for about 20 yards. I'm certain of it. What a save from the shot stopper, though, as it comes in again. And it's headed away from Sunderland. That took me completely by surprise, that header. My goodness me, what a header that was. What a save as well from the German stopper. Wow. Still 2-1 Sunderland, and they're still on the attack, Gills. This looks like it's going to be Gillingham's last roll of the dice here as Jacko's going to launch his throw in. Let's make a good one work for once. It's headed over. Is it going to go in? Oh, we've hit the crossbar. Would you believe it? My goodness me. It's unbelievable. Gills have hit the Wilbert twice in the last 15 minutes. Good save from their goalkeeper the first time round, and that header just went onto the crossbar. Gills are getting a little bit unlucky here. Let's watch that one again. You know, sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't. Sunderland, I have to say, have defended excellently well this last sort of 20 or 25 minutes of 10 men. Really impressed, actually. They really have excellent game management here. So, kudos to them so far. Really, really good. And that is full time. Okay, so the game ended. Gillingham 1, Sunderland 2. And we have got my best mate back, the Sunderland fan, of course. Welcome back to the German Gills show. Jamie.
Hello, thank you for having me back.
Yeah, no problem. So give us your overall assessment of the game from your perspective.
Well, big sigh of relief from a Sunderland fan. We kind of came out of the block second half as expected. As I mentioned, that kind of the Jekyll and Hyde performance, we really upped our game in comparison to the first half. Gills continued to grow into the game within the second half, but we kind of steadied the early flow, and we kind of got that goal, which is a beautiful beauty of a cross, and Flanagan nodded it in. Gillingham then kind of turned it back on again. We got that very, very silly red card, which made it very difficult for us for the last 20 minutes, but we held on well. I think if Gillingham continue to perform like that, kind of on and off for the rest of the season, more of a majority than not, then I think you can get some real results, and I think you'll be in a lot higher position in the table than you are now.
Absolutely. Well, best of luck when you go away at Crewe, and hopefully we'll get to speak to you when you go to possibly Gillingham, Sunderland, but at the Stadium of Light. Thanks for being on the German Gills show, mate, and have a great weekend.
Thank you very much, matey. You too. Have a good one.
So also we have Adam Wesgate reporting for us for full time. So welcome back to the show, Adam Wesgate.
Thanks for having me back.
So give us a summary, your thoughts about that game today.
I'd say it was better than Wickham. I mean, I know it was 2-1 instead of 2-0, but we looked a bit more balanced with Jackson and Carayol in the team, and we were just saying, actually, we think it was Jackson that lost the man to the second goal, which, disappointing as it is, he's just come back. So we were unlucky not to get the second goal in the end, and I think you were saying it best before we went on the air that, you know, we'll play worse and win sometimes. So Sunderland just scored 2 goals, and it just wouldn't drop for us today. But disappointing, but an improvement on Wickham, because honestly, I feel that had Wickham not have taken their foot off the gas, that score would have been definitely worse. They game managed after 2-0.
Absolutely, and I just want to ask what you think the impact Carayol and Jackson had on the team coming back for this fixture.
I think Jackson balanced the team out an awful lot more. I like Tucker at DM as well. I thought that was pretty good, so we'll see how that goes. One game, yes, but I'm sure it'll be given another chance because he played well. And as far as Carayol goes, good effort, good tracking, rusty though, but to be expected. I mean, I was surprised Jackson wasn't a bit more rusty himself, although, as we said, might have been at fault for the goal, but we'll see. I mean, Carayol got 60 minutes under his belt. We got Doncaster on Tuesday, so if both of them pick themselves up and get more match fit, then that realistically was the 3 points we were looking at, but gutted we didn't get a point today, I'd say.
Absolutely, I feel a little bit disappointed as well, but a great team performance. And again, thank you, Adam, for being our correspondent today at German Gills for the Sunderland game, and hopefully we'll get to speak to you soon.
I'll speak to you on Dinstark or Tuesday, whichever one you pick when we play Doncaster.
So it ended Gillingham 1, Sunderland 2. It actually was one of the better performances from Gills this season. And I have to say, though, Sunderland absorbed that pressure for the last 25 minutes exceptionally well. Their game management was on point. Gills can be a little bit unlucky. They hit the woodwork twice in the second half. But sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't. It didn't work for us today. And Sunderland actually played really, really well. And maybe not to their standards, because I know they are capable of a lot better. We saw the philosophy of football they were trying to play. And that's why they've turned teams over like 5 or 6-0 this season already. But yes, an unfortunate game for Gills. However, we go on to the next one, play Doncaster on Tuesday night, and we have to get a win at that game. Thank you very much for sticking by, and if you've made it in the video, thank you very much. And yeah, as ever, Wesgate Gills.